This is just a little video about rooting fig tree cuttings. I have here, this brand is Green Light. It's a rooting compound, it's a rooting hormone, and any kind of brand name will do. It's all the same stuff. Anyway, what we do here, cut a paper towel. I like to just, take a big sheet and just cut it in half. And what you do, you take your cuttings from the tree. As you can see, this is the middle section of a cutting. Even this will root. This is one of the tips. Tips root really good. Anyway, what we do, take a little water and just put the back of the cutting in the water, shake it off, and then just dust some of that rooting hormone on it. Okay? And just lay it down in the paper towel. I'll do the same thing for this. Shake it off. And I'll do this one. Okay, once I have that rooting compound on the tips of these, I just take the paper towel and I just fold it up and just kind of just bunch them together. That's all you have to do. I've done these already. So right now I have these 9 little sections of plant that I'm going to root. I may as well do the other ones. It's easy enough. Dip it in the water, shake it off, get a little rooting compound on it. Okay. Fold it up. Now these paper towels, they're just damp. They're not really soaking wet. It's just to keep some moisture in there. Okay? Now what I do, I have a plastic tub here. That's a cheap tub. Costs like $2. You just want to hold the moisture in it, really. So you want to do. And I just place them here in the container. And just put another little paper towel across the root balls here, just to keep a little bit more moisture in there. And that's all there is to it. Today's February 4th. And keep you informed on the progress I'm making here. And what I do is I just put the lid on and I put them in a dark place. I usually put them in my utility room by my water heater because the darkness and the heat will actually make them root. So we'll get back to this in a couple of weeks. We should see some kind of root growth on there. So until then, take care. It's been 3 weeks since I wrapped these up to get them rooting. I'll give it a shot. Check it out. Look at these roots. You can see them. Look at that. And they grew right through the paper towel. Nothing on that one. There you go. Spray it down a little bit. There you go. Look at that. 3 weeks. All right, I'm going to pot these up just to show you how to pot them up. Some nice roots. Let me check a couple more out. See what, oh, look at this. It's okay if I plant it with some of the paper towel, that doesn't matter. Wow. Look at the roots on this. Definitely plant that one up. Let's spray these down good. Have quite a few that can be already potted up. You can see that white powder, the root tone hormone, did pretty good. Those would be great to pot up. And the last batch. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. You can see little roots coming out of that one. Definitely some good ones out of this one. And we're gonna pot some of these real good rooted ones up. And like I said, this is a middle section, and look at how many roots are on there. Here's the tips that I took. So it really doesn't matter. That's already sprouting some growth on it. All right, what we're gonna do, I took some styrofoam cups and I burned some drainage holes in them. And what I'm going to do is just put a little potting soil in there. I'm going to take the cutting, stick it in, and just cover it up. Frame it down. And I'll set that off to the side. And I'll water it a little bit. And I'll put it in a place where it's indirect light. This way you don't give it full sun right away, because it'll burn the leaves that are coming out. So you just want it just to get acclimated before you put it into full bright sunlight. So these I'll set off to the side, and I'll put them on a nice sunny windowsill. And we'll see what happens from there. But so far, so good. The other ones that haven't sprouted yet, like this one, I'll just wrap it back up and I'll give it another attempt. It should take. And we'll see what happens then. I'll pot these up for right now, the ones that have good roots on them. And I'll set them off to the side. And the other ones I'll put back in the container and see if they'll start rooting. But I had pretty good success. Most of them have sprouted some roots, so it's a good deal. And in only 3 weeks, and you go online and buy them, you don't get anything like this here. You pay $20 for something that's not even that big. It's crazy. It's too easy to do it yourself. All right, take care. We'll see the next one. Okay, so far so good. Just to recap, on February 1st was the day that I actually cut the cuttings off the plants. I put root tone on them, wrapped them up in paper towels, put them in a plastic container, kept them in a warm, dark place, and on February 25th, they have roots on them. Also on February 25th, what I did is I potted them in these little styrofoam cups with a little potting soil. And today's March 19th, which is 47 days since I actually took the cuttings from the plant. And as you can see, they're looking pretty damn good. Nice and green, healthy plants. I have about 5 more that have a good root system on them, but they haven't sprouted any leaves yet. But as far as I can say, it's been a success already. If you buy these online, it's going to cost you $20 a plant, and they're not even as big as this. So it's a no-brainer to really get out there, take some cuttings. If you have a friend that has a fig tree, take some cuttings from them and give it a shot. If you just follow those little simple directions that I have here, you'll be fine. You'll have fig trees, and then once your figs get established, you can take more cuttings and you can go fig tree crazy. Anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed doing it myself. Anyway, have a nice night and give it a shot. It's really fun. It's a real nice thing to do, especially if you have some kids. Get them involved, get them off the streets, and enjoy yourselves. Take care now.